What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for SoFi Technologies with the ticker symbol SOFI. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So SoFi is getting closer and closer to the target that I had marked probably about a week or two ago at the $8 level, and I was looking for the $8 level because it's a key level because it's been tested numerous times as support and resistance. So it looks like price really likes to touch it or test it. So that $8 level looks to be the target that SoFi is dropping to. We're very close to it, so we could probably meet it any day now. Is it guaranteed to get there? No, it's not, but it looks like we're probably going to get there because look how much we dropped so far and we're right next to it. So $8 level is my target. I think this blue channel could be slightly adjusted, maybe something like that fits pretty good, and you can still see that price is still within the blue downward channel. So this is a very bearish move down. So even if we see a pullback right now, what do you think is going to happen? The market generally moves in twos. So if the market moved this much in the first attempt and the market generally moves in twos, what do you think is going to happen after we pull back? You expect another large leg down. So this is a very bearish move down for SoFi. So even if we do reach that $8 target, I mean, there's a good chance we might even see lower price targets. And that's if we stop at the $8 level. We can clearly just break it and continue drop down lower. Right to the starting point of this entire up move would be the $5.42 level. Now, do I think SoFi will get there? It depends on what we do at the $8 level, obviously. If we can hold it, then we're not going to reach it. If we break it, then it becomes much more likely that we reach the mid $5 level. So things are starting to get really bearish in the market. I mean, it was pretty bearish, but now, things are looking like they can drop much further than anticipated. So we have this large move down because SoFi broke the trend line. We're below the EMA, and we also broke this prior support at the $9 level. So I was expecting a bounce from there in the past, and then, price to go lower. But you can see how bearish this downtrend is that it just broke right through that level and never even looked back. So we can probably reach the $8 level and maybe then get a bounce up. If the bounce up is weak, there's a good chance we see another drop down. If the bounce up is strong, then maybe we have seen the worst for SoFi and we can continue trend higher. So this $8 level will tell me what price wants to do and what that bounce does. And that's if we get a bounce. We can still break through that $8 level. So basically, overall, SoFi is still bearish. We have a very large leg down that's not even done yet, and we could probably reach the $8 level within a few days, maybe even this week. And then from there, let's just see if we find support or not. If we don't, well, then we could probably push through, pull back, and then drop down lower. If we do find support, we can still drop down lower like this. If we just see a small little bounce, but if we see a big bounce and we stay above this $9 level, that will signify higher price targets. So it can go many different ways. What's more likely is that at least we come to the $8 level, and then we have to figure out which way the market wants to go depending on the bounce. So I have no idea how hard that bounce will be or how soft it will be, but we're coming right to that level. It looks we're very close to it. So that's all I have for SoFi. It just depends on what we do at the $8 level. It's a key level. You can see it was support in the past, so it could act as support again, or we can push through it and maybe find resistance and travel down to that mid $5 level. Let's take a look at the weekly chart to figure out what can also occur. So here's the weekly chart. And you can see that we have 3 consecutive red weeks in a row. This week isn't finished yet, but I mean, there's only 3 more days left, so it could finish red. And it looks like it's pulling back to the EMA and the $8 level. So the high 7s, low 8s will be the target. And then we'll have to see what SoFi wants to do. As long as we're still above the $8 level, I mean, it's still good. We can still continue trending higher. If we come back inside of this yellow range, then SoFi is probably going to be continued to travel down lower. So something like that. So you don't want to see price come back in this range and stay within it. If you want to see price come back in it, you want to see it get out of it quickly. You don't want to see price stay in it. So overall, I'm still bearish on SoFi. I think we're still going to go lower. Is there a short setup? No, there isn't a short setup. You don't want to short right into the lows of this impulse. That's when you will get suckered into taking something, and then you'll get stopped out. So for example, look at this impulse right here. Imagine if you bought right here. Well, look what happened. You had a huge drawdown and you probably got stopped out. So same thing can occur right here. The market's eventually going to pull back. I'm not saying we're going to go down to the $5 level tomorrow or in a straight line. It's eventually going to pull back. So if we get a pullback and a nice setup, that would be, the short opportunity to go lower. But, obviously you don't want to short right now. That's the way I look at the market. Maybe there's some other strategy or someone else who would short right here and take it to the $8 level. But me personally, I think that would be risky. But you never know, right? So I'm still looking for the $8 level either way, and we're almost there. So this is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.